This is Sky Sports 2.
Sky Sports with Ford takes you to the heart of the action.
He's getting thrills in plenty. The climax.
Passing back. Milburn is there, and he fires in a terrific shot.
1-1 after a really fine.
Well, it's a great day for the players and for football fans all around the globe. Cantona! The history has been made by Manchester United.
Ford Cup Special.
Good evening, thank you very much for joining us. The FA Cup always brings out those special moments, and for Charlton Athletic, they were just a width of the post away from knocking out Premiership Newcastle. The replays tonight at St James's Park, and many people have said potentially this could be a game too far. But the experts to my right disagrees entirely. We'll get the entire views of Trevor Gray very shortly. But first, it's time to go and watch the entire match. Commentary for this one comes from Trevor Tyler.
Well, it was a game in which many people said Newcastle United were lucky to come away with the draw and get the replay. But for Charlton Athletic and their difficult season that they are having in the First Division, perhaps a gate from a replay might not be the worst thing in the world for them. For Newcastle United, a huge moment for them perhaps in their season. Kevin Keegan confirming he's staying on and will manage Newcastle United to the end of the season. The question is, can they go ahead and get silverware? Well, this is the side which Keegan has chosen tonight. Ginola Clark will be on the flanks with Liam Batty in the middle. As a result, off to the bench, Shearer and Ferdinand lead the lineup, with Spear and Beardsley heading that way. Charlton Athletic, well, Mark Wright that got the equalisers off in the end, and David White will partner Carl Leaburn in central attack. Richard Rufus will be partnered again in defence by Steve Brown. Andy Pettersson might have to be on his best form here tonight for the FA Cup game, and it's live! Lee Clark intercepts Shearer. Ferdinand, can he look for Shearer again? Steve Brown comes in, good bit of defending, likewise arriving in the end from Philippe Albert. Batty now finds Lee Clark in space. Shearer, Ferdinand, Ginola, Robley all into the box at the moment. Cross itself is blocked by Anthony Barnes. Here's Otto. Carl Leaburn for Charlton Athletic. He's lost it. Here's David Batty. Robley. Not afraid to run Robley. Not afraid to hit it Robley. And he's very unlucky. So it is Mark Kinsella that's over this. It's a long way out. And it strikes the wall. White. Keith Jones almost found half a yard there. Kinsella again. What's a nice ball by Kinsella. Keith Jones, good block in the end by Peacock. Anthony Barnes was brought down. Referee is unmoved. I thought that was a chance. It'll be Sean Newton with the corner. Rufus has come short. It is he that has the ball. Richard Rufus' ball in. Just seemed to be taken away there at the moment of Carl Leaburn. Ferdinand, Shearer. Newcastle United have got Alan Shearer away. Is this 1-0? Good work by Andy Pettersson. Really important block. You're fourth at the moment. Shearer was through. In the end, it's a massive bit of goalkeeping. Andy Pettersson, that was priceless. Context of the match there. Palmer. Great challenge by Robley. Into Shearer. It's 4-on-2 at the moment in favour of Charlton, but Lee Clark has come through. Ferdinand did not see him. Robley again. Well, he's seen Les Ferdinand. Oh, and how did Les Ferdinand not see himself to the opening goal of the game? Well, I think this is potentially one of the best passes of the season. Oh, that's just unbelievable from Les Ferdinand. And I say that on the basis you expect him to score in such a form that he has been in this season. And here in this cold January evening, the FA Cup third round replay. Premiership side that is challenging in fourth. Oh! And there went Ferdinand again. And the Premiership side is challenging so far. It's been unable to find a way past the First Division side that is struggling. So the run of Newton does get it under control. Albert. Ginila's quick pass. Newcastle United with the ball at their feet. They've had the better chances. I don't think they've necessarily had the most of the possession. So far, this is a game which is tentatively tossed. Barmer there just caught Ginila going forwards. Referee Uriah Rennie here. Not going to take much more action than that. All that was a high foot. We've seen cards being given for that before, particularly in the continent. It's a bit further out, probably look to clip it in. Ginila's gone between Ferdinand and Shearer. And it is Jones for Charlton that gets there first. Batty, good interception. Alan Shearer! Ah! Andy Pedersen with a really good stop. The second one he's made against Alan Shearer today. Newton has got it. White. Lieben. Options out wide there. Ricky Otto was in space of Lieben to see him. It was a tricky pass. Ferdinand. Shearer. Clark. That's a clever ball. Here's Ginila. Ginila going in. Header away by Jones. Corner. Well, Gillespie's ball in. Ah! Andy Pedersen laments. Probably in. There was Keith Gillespie, and oh, that was close. Here's Rob Elliott. Rob Lee now. Ferdinand, options out wide. Here's Keith Gillespie, the substitute. Batty. Steve Watson from right back. 4 in the area now. Corner takes the deflection. Otto gets it away, only as far as Steve Watson. Now Keith Gillespie. Takes the deflection, it will land. Easy for Andy Pedersen. So far, Newcastle United have yet to find that moment of real quality to break some stubborn Charlton defending down. But they've given the ball away here. This reeks of self-destruction, you can sense. Here's Otto. Barnes. Otto again. Jones. Sean Newton. Oh, he hits it. And he hits it right at Hislop. But the whistle will go for an earlier free kick. Uriah Rennie is unmoved, and David Batty here is going to be spoken to. I look to foul ever so slightly in the build-up. It was the case. Batty did catch Jones, so this is right on the edge of the area. Mark Kinsella, captain, Mr. Charlton Athletic. Oh, he's done it! Mark Kinsella, the free kick. I wonder if it took the deflection. Charlton Athletic leads on the replay. Oh, look at this. Yes, it does. It does take a deflection. I suspect the deflection could even be off David Batty. And when it happens, Hislop was completely unsighted. And that's unbelievable. Here's Batty. Gillespie. Steve Watson. Cross is blocked. Here's Otto. Finds Barnes. And now Jones. Lieben. White. Newton. David White. Cole Lieben! Oh! What an important save by Shaka Hislop. That goes in. That could be Newcastle United's FA Cup dream over. The road to Emily may still be over as things stand. What an important save by Hislop. That may turn out to be unless Newcastle provide something. Here's Rob Lee. Now David Ginola. Still Ginola. Batty. Will Rob Elliott get that? He will. Just gets away from Balmer. Lee. Elliott will get there. Still Rob Elliott. Still Rob Elliott. It's Shearer! It's 1-1! Well, if Newcastle United were to equalise tonight, they need Alan Shearer, and they've got Alan Shearer. Has £15 million kept them in the FA Cup? With 10 minutes to go, Rob Elliott finds the jinking run, finds a bit of space to Shearer, and Andy Pedersen is beaten, and it is Newcastle. It is their turn to get a late equaliser against Charlton Athletic. Good work, just kept himself alongside with Rufus, and even though it's his left foot, it's still a very good left foot. And from that distance, there's not much Andy Pedersen could do. And Alan Shearer gets into the 20s now for goals. Peacock. Gillespie. Ferdinand. Oh, good run by Les Ferdinand. And at the final moment, good work by Jones. Here's Rob Lee. Oh, he's had some chances today, Lee. Shearer has two chances. That's deflected wide. How close was that? A good run by Les Ferdinand, but Lee again here finding a fine pass, and all the credit needs to go down to all people for Steve Brown for that block. Because Shearer thought he'd scored. Peacock. Philippe Albert. Finds Ginola. Good control. Looking to try and play it in the channel towards Shearer. Steve Brown saw it and clears it away. Elliott. Here's Batty. Oh, still David Batty. Nice pass. Alan Shearer takes the deflection, but Shearer on the second attempt scores. And it's Alan Shearer 2, Charlton Athletic 1. 9 minutes into extra time, Shearer has scored. And Newcastle United have taken the lead, and it took some great work from David Batty. Unlucky with the original effort, deflecting of Richard Rufus. But Shearer, after attempting the effort with his left, suddenly saw the ball set up on his right and went for nothing more than power. And that's what caught out Andy Pedersen, that was unsighted. For Newcastle United, a change of centre forwards for the final 3 minutes. Aspria will come on for Les Ferdinand, who, credit you have to give to Brown and Rufus, have been marked out of the match. Maybe Aspria's legs may help in the dying few moments of this game. Anthony Barnes. Here's Ricky Otto. Mark Kinsella. David White. And Rob Elliott doing a fantastic job of making that interception happen. Oh, the pass is not great. Batty gets it away. Lee gets there ahead of Keith Jones. Shearer. Give and go to Aspria. Gillespie. Oh, he's lost it to Mark Bright. Otto. David Batty winning the ball back. Time running out for Charlton Athletic. Aspria's got space on the wing. Up against Brown. Looking for Shearer, who needs a header for a perfect hat-trick. And in the end, it flies past him. Perhaps it's not to be. And that proves to be the last action of the match. Alan Shearer's goal in extra time was enough. But the credit must go to Charlton Athletic for a fantastic performance. They have pushed Newcastle all the way, and a lovely moment between Shearer and Mark Kinsella in the final moments of the game. Newcastle United have huffed and puffed. Charlton have certainly given a good account for themselves, but it is Newcastle United that will be at home to Nottingham Forest in the second round. Charlton bow out the FA Cup. Final score after extra time: Newcastle United 2, Charlton Athletic 1.
Ford Football Special.
Well, Trevor, good result for Newcastle, but they made it difficult for themselves, didn't they? Yeah, they don't seem to be flying on all cylinders, truth be told. I think the uncertainty with Keegan staying or going, and that has affected them slightly, and I think that's perhaps sort of affected the way they've played, but they were able to go and get the win, and £15 million can buy you some important goals, and I think tonight £15 million has brought them a place in the fourth round. Well, let's have a look at that fourth round, shall we? And here is the draw. So any notable changes to know: Sunderland will be at home to Leeds United. Chelsea-Liverpool's a standout game. Manchester United-Wimbledon is also a big match. Newcastle United, they will play Nottingham Forest. So some cracking times there. Look at their second division Chesterfield against Bolton Wanderers. Other games that we've got that stand out really as well. Well, Peterborough United, Wrexham, that could be a fantastic game. Carlisle United, we've got Sheffield Wednesday at home. Premiership opposition for them. Reading that beat Southampton, and they've got an away tie to Portsmouth. So it's all staying very local at the moment down in the county of Hampshire at the moment. Manchester City home to Watford. Derby, Aston Villa's another good game. But what's standing out is Huddersfield Town. Well, they've got the big game there at home to Middlesbrough. So that's all for us tonight here on the Ford Cup special. Newcastle United, well, it took them to extra time, but they have got through. They will be in the fourth round. You'll be joining us, won't you? Bye-bye.